Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Well, you know, every day I'm hustling. Son of a bitch. Howdy, y'all. This is Master Sergeant Porkins here, and we're playing West of Loathing. Where we last left off, we had talked to the sheriff. We had to go to a few places around here, like I think it was Dry Gulch or something. I can't remember exactly. But nonetheless, I think we got to go take out some hombres. We also got to seem to get a horse as well. There's a bunch of little side missions. We picked up a really cool pistol, though, so let's go give this thing some hell. So where do we got to go? What do we got to do? So there's the Fricker Gang's hideout. We got that. And then if I remember correctly, we also got ourselves a deputy pistol. This pistol was deputized during one of the sheriff's most recent benders. Because that's an actual pistol he just actually, made into a sheriff. Not just, a gun for a deputy. It's an actual deputized. Alright, so let's get the hell on out of here. Where are we going? Where are we going, vamoose? Guess we're going to go here. The Fricker Gang's hideout. Thud Fricker, the Fricker's Gang intrepid lookout, appears to be taking a nap. Wake him up. You poke Thud with your boot. He slowly gets to his feet. Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Thud is, well, let's say, no, he's no Rhodes Scholar. If we assume that he's 7 years from now, and that idiom makes sense. Kind of feel bad about the idea of killing him. Walk away, Thud. Okay, you're probably right. Thud stumbles off into the desert. He'll probably be fine. You got a perk. Honorable. Ooh, what does that do? What does the perk do? Got info. What about me? No. Honorable. You got a strong moral compass and an accurate ethical protractor. Honorable option will be available in some situations. Well, I'll be dang. We'll mosey on over here. What is this? It's a pile of random stuff the Fricker's Gang stole. Find the keepers. You got a recovered mug and a pair of silver cufflinks. Ooh, and 25 meat. I got cufflinks on. What do the cufflinks do? If you wore fancier shirts, you might have some use for these. Well, I guess. Well, it's a beer barrel cactus. Oh, I can forest. You got a mug of cactus beer. You squeeze a mug's worth out of the flowers. Nice. What does this cactus beer do? I always like looking at the different things that they have in this. This mug of frosty beer harvest from a beer barrel cactus is the greatest thing evolution ever produced. Increases your maximum HP for 10 for the rest of the day. Wow, that is absolutely awesome. Anything else? I am invincible. Shh, we don't want to wake anybody up. Well, maybe if he's... One of the Fricker boys is dozing in the bathtub. Psst, he passes soap. He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper to both sleep and the tub. You got a bar of soap. Anything else? Tie him up. You grab a lengthy, nearby length of rope and carefully tie his hands together, then to the handles of the tub. The sheriff can come collect him later. Let sleeping bandits lie. You cautiously approach the Fricker game. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind the barrel while they eavesdrop in their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and that the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's your play here? Approach them and talk. Howdy, boys, do me in. The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow. Who are you? How'd you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? It's Bimmy. It's me, Bimmy, your brother. He squints at you. Bimmy? You ain't Bimmy. I'm so Bimmy. I stole someone's face. It's me. I stole some Rube's face. Hi, he always did have a knack for face wrestling. What's new, Bimmy? We got to get out of here and fast. The Pinkertons are on to us, and they'll be here any minute. Dagnabbit, come on, Snipe, let's hightail it. I'll catch up. Wimpy nods. He and Snipe hurriedly pack their belongings and flee the cave. You congratulate yourself on your tentative memory and strong interpersonal skills. Wow, I got the yeehaw skill up muscle. Let's grab the door and skedaddle. There's a mug on the table. Nice. There's the pile of the fricker's ill-gotten gains. Wow, I got some meat. It's the sheriff's door. Nice. We gotta get a bunch of little stuff here. That's cool. Anything else? He'll be fine. Hey, I didn't do too bad. What else we get? We got some new stuff in the inventory. We got the bar soap. Dr. Spuckleton's Pure Castile Soap. Where this comes from, they call it soap. Sheriff cell door. The door from the Boring Springs jail, only a cell. Crawl my belly. Make your own damn guide to Boring Springs. It's environs. 1890. I'm gonna scoop my butt right on over there and keep out of the poop and leave my own poop. Boring Spring. There you go. I see the fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on his hinges. Nice work, stranger. Here's this prison cell. Just got about 4 times more secure. Are there any fricker boys you'd like me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that sleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly. Looks like I owe you a reward. He produces a big bag of meat. Got another little task for you if you got the time. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? What? The frickers game busted a lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll have to keep an eye out. The cell looks much better with its door back in place. More celly. Still got the whole bird thief and... Oh, we gotta go back to the bar, though. Gotta give that bartender his stuff. Hey, I found these mugs. Much obliged. 50 meat. Alright. Just thought I'd say howdy. Well, the mission accomplished, I reckon. These guys are playing poker, at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Can I play? They look nervously. Look, I have some meat. Let's play. You put 20 meat on the table and sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffle cards sloppily and deals a new round. And then you get a pair of 10s, plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Bet aggressively. Yeehaw, I'll bet 15 meat. They look at each other, but they both call your bet. Okay, read 'em and wheat. You show 10s plus 2, 3 king. The guy on the left is a full house, and the guy on the right somehow has got a straight flush. I win! You explain that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points to the guy on the right 20, and your king plus 25. They squint at the rules again, but they eventually shrug and nod at you. You collect your winnings and stand up. The guys thank you for helping them learn the game. Yes. Walk away. Sounds good to me. Anything else going on? Can I talk to him? Should probably leave him alone. Or do the same thing. What about her? Howdy, Susie. Howdy, cowboy, who's going to be searching the spittoon for his teeth if he don't leave me in peace. Okay, bye then. Get her. I'm going to be scooting my butt across here. Oh, wait a moment. Step right up. Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt his name is Braid. Howdy, Braid, what are you trading? Well, sir, I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for the needle end of the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides. Well, to that adventurous soul I will trade a fine silver pocket watch. Well, I'll trade the soap for a lock. Nice. Braid, though you really don't think his name is actually Braid, takes your soap and hands you a lock. All right, we can go help out the sheriff again. Sheriff? Howdy, you managed to scare up a lock for my cell? Yep, got one right here. You hand the sheriff a lock. That'll do nicely. The sheriff puts the lock in the cell door and accidentally drops the key and it clatters in the cell. Hellfire! Suppose you don't know how to pick a lock, stranger. You got a needle handy? I'll see what I can do. Pick the lock. Consume the needle. You definitely picked the lock. Nice. I unlock the cell for you. Sheriff walks in the cell, picks up the key. He looks around for a place to hide it. Eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. If Boring Springs ever gets any more criminals, they better watch out. That's a good job you done. Don't mention. Hey, don't mention it. Here, have the souvenir for your time in Boring Springs. Replica sheriff badge. Thanks, Sheriff. I actually got a sheriff badge for this one. Seriously, though. What does it do? This plastic facsimile of the sheriff's badge usually gives them to children who tour the jail. This item goes on your lapel. I am becoming a bad mofo. Still got no pants, though. Or no boots. Because this town ain't big enough for the two of us. Get lost. He's reading. Nope, we're not allowed to go to Topeka anymore, remember? Why not? Well, we gotta find something else to do. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, tarnation. Some sidewinding and so-and-so drew a mustache on my mule. Uh-huh. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. See you later, Pete. He's so crazy. Alright, BS horsery. Well, darn. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Well, you know, every day I'm hustling. Son of a bitch. To tell you the truth, though, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes, thank you. Please, I'd fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat for each finding them. How many are there? Well, 3. Let me place them on your map. They pretty much always run away to the same places. He draws 3 little pictures on your map. You discovered a new map location. Orehole Mine. Oh, cool. You also discovered a new map location. Boring Springs Boneyard. And also Thousand Snakes Gulch. Why these places? I think they like the environments that are thematically appropriate. Here, if you find one, feed it some of these oats. That should send them back here. We got a bag of homing oats. Homing oats, of all things. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. I'll see you later. Well, now. That's something. What's up with this horse? This is the most typical horse you've ever seen. Well, you know what? We got a little bit done here right now, but you know what? This is actually pretty dang good. I'll tell you this. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to call it good. The next episode, we're going to go after them 3 horses and see what we can do. But I'm glad we were able to help out the sheriff, capture some of the gang, and also, you know, got a couple things done. I enjoy it. He's drunk as hell. All right, so thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you coming on out. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, give that like, subscribe, and notification button some hell. And I will see you all on the next battlefield. Deuces!